If you don't see my blackness and you don't respect my blackness, then just say you don't like me.
The first time
that I knew that I was black.
I was just starting out in high school and I was in an honors course and I was one of 3 black students in the entire class.
I was about 12 or 13 and my mom had taken my friend and I, who I used to carpool with, to the Hallmark store at the mall.
I was about 7 or 8 years old. Me and my brother were followed around, followed by a white woman in a store.
So at a friend's place, a white friend's place. We were having dinner with her family.
As my friend and I were headed to the exit to leave the store, we were stopped by a salesperson who demanded that we open our backpacks.
And one day I wore a t-shirt over my uniformed college shirt, and my teacher pulled me aside and told me that I had to take the t-shirt off because it was not dress code. And I did that. However, when I looked around the classroom, I couldn't help but notice that there were at least a handful of other students who were not in dress code. And they all happened to be white, and they were not singled out or called out.
And she was going on with her mother and her father about this Latinx boy that she really liked. This girl who was my friend, she said, "You guys can't be mad. At least he's not black." And everyone in the dinner table got silent.
Anytime that we touched, picked up a toy, or I think even like stood in front of one for too long, she asked us to put it back, put it down. All the while there were these other, white kids in the store that were picking up the toys, touching the toys, doing whatever they wanted to do.
We were in our school uniforms, so we had obviously just come from school. I could tell by the look on my friend's face that she was confused. My mom was kind of walking ahead of us. So I think the saleswoman thought that we were alone and she could kind of like pull this and get off scot-free. The most difficult things about this actually was that the woman herself was black.
I requested that security come down and assess the entire room. And when they arrived, they escorted those students out because they were in violation of the dress code. And at the time, I was really close friends with someone who was white, and she said to me, I had gotten 5 innocent people in trouble.
I felt so uncomfortable. Then she looked at me and she said, "Oh, Joyce doesn't care. She likes white boys." That's when it showed me that being in love with someone black was such a negative.
Sometimes you just know that something is coming from the wrong place and you can kind of just sense it or feel it. My mom, my friend, and I kind of felt that at this point that just something wasn't right.
It was kind of shortly after that moment that I realized, wow, I'm perceived so differently in the world.
And it was at that moment that I realized the world was different for me and that I was not looked at as innocent because of the color of my skin.
It didn't stop me from being amazing.
I love that I stand out. I love that I am outspoken. I love that I stand up for what's right.
It has not stopped me from feeling amazing about myself and loving me and loving my blackness and my race and my culture and my history and where I come from.
I would never want to be anything other than the person that I am today. And if I could choose it all again, I would still choose to be black.
And though the world may never see me as innocent, I'm guilty of greatness, and that's something that keeps me going.
I love my blackness. I love being black. I love being me. I wouldn't change it for the world.
And when people make you feel like you're crazy for feeling what you're feeling and going through what you're going through, it's something I would never take back. Because then I wouldn't be me. I love being black.
It's who I am.